Alright guys, welcome to the second part of this video where we're going to make our camshaft and our cams to be part of our automata with using the bottom-up design. With that being said, I do want you to pay attention is that these pieces do have a clearance value attached to them, and so we want to be considerate of when we're doing our assemblies that we're doing our joints correctly to be mindful of those clearances. So that being said, let's just do it. Let's hop into it. I'm going to click on New Design. We're going to go to Assembly Design, click on Create New, and we're going to start to pull in those pieces that we need. Now, some of these parts, depending on how you uploaded them, might actually be in the correct space they need to be into. So we're just going to pull in all of our parts. Left bushing, oh, that one's not right. Let's pull that over. And then let's look at, click on OK. Let's look at our right bushing. Hey, that one looks good. And then let's go ahead and pull in a pair cam, put it off to the left, and then I'm also going to do, let's do a hex cam. And we're looking pretty good. So to be in consideration of is, hey, the handle, this plate, and the axle are in the correct space. So we can actually do something that's a nice little shortcut for us and say, well, let's do a rigid group here. We're going to click on Rigid Group under Relationships, and then click on those three parts. Click OK, and now, boom, wouldn't you know, it doesn't move. Why doesn't it move? It's because, well, that first piece we pulled in was grounded. We could unground it. Hey, everything moves together as we expect it should. All right, let's go ahead and do some other parts. And here's where I'm going to be very particular in how we do our joints, because I want to be in consideration of is those clearance values. So I'm going to do it wrong. If I come in here and do a joint with our two edges here, if we join these two edges of our bushing and axle, we actually leave a bigger gap on the other side. So we don't want to do that, right, folks? We want to do this nice and clean and correctly. So when I'm going to hit the joint command, I'm going to actually find the center of that by using the circle. So notice how when I click on this edge here, that glyph is pointing out. So we're going to line the center of that bushing with the center of the axle. We're not going to do edge to edge because now we are nice and centered up because we use the center of those two profiles. Looks okay to me. We're going to do the same thing with our cams here. So we're going to hit J for joint. I'm going to come in here and grab an edge. So that glyph is now pointing outwards. I guess technically inwards. And then I'm going to come over here and then choose the edge of that axle. We're going to slide this where it needs to be. Depending upon if you're using mine or something else, your value can change. What is that value going to be? I'm just going to be negative 1.1 or negative 1.25. If that's an issue, I'm going to show you how to fix that. And then we're going to do the same thing, joint for the other side. We're going to grab, oh, how do I get, if it's not a circle, how do I get the center of that square? So I'm going to hover over, hold down the control key, and it will lock down onto this face. So see, I'm locked on the face of this hex cam. And then I can grab the center right there. I'm going to hover over here, come to this edge. Hey, look at that, folks. We're cooking with grease. I'm going to go ahead and flip that to where they sit flush. And I'm going to slide it down, negative 1.25. 1¼ inch. Now, this should line up with my hole. We're going to see. So I'm going to call this camshaft for video. Looks good to me so far. And then let's actually create a new assembly design while we're here, just to see if everything works as expected. So I'm going to go to my bottom up presentation. We're going to find camshaft for video and box for video. So now I've got my two parts, my two sub assemblies. I'm going to pull in the box. Looks great. Go ahead and click OK. And I'm going to pull in the camshaft. Notice it's coming in as one complete subassembly. Everything is looking good. I'm going to do another joint here, but I'm going to grab this inside edge of my handle plate to that outside edge of my box. Well, this isn't going to be a rigid. It's actually going to be a very first revolute. So does this handle plate rotate correctly on that wall? It does. Now, before anybody goes, hey, why is this still over here? When we do our joints, it's just a preview of those two components that are interacting. So to make our life easier, we're looking at just those two parts. When I click OK here, it's going to have then full context. Boom. And it snaps on over. Hey, look at that. Looking pretty good. I'm going to check my front here and say, well, is my alignment correct? And that answer is not quite. These are actually off alignment by 1/8 of an inch. So how could I fix that? Well, let's go to our camshaft video and let's fix the alignment of these two joints. You could find those joints in a couple different ways. We could find them here in our browser or down here in our timeline. But all I'm going to do is going to double click on that joint from the left hand side, and that's going to be sliding down. That's going to be negative 1.375. Click OK. And that's going to be negative 1.375. And then we're going to manually save here. By forcing this save, it'll go from version 1 to version 2. There we go. And then over here on the box, it'll then give us a warning we've never seen before. You have out-of-date references. So we're going to come up here and say, well, we're going to update those references to the latest version. And our cam's now slid inwards. And our alignment is a little bit better. I'm going to go ahead and save this. We're going to call this box for video. Or Automata. Let's do for video. And that way we're starting to build our automata for this small video series. Everything should work as expected if we can't move any sides of our box, and our handle rotates as expected on the inside. Okay guys, we'll see you in for the third video here soon.